right, good evening everyone. Welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Misha and I'm the drama instructor here at Northwestern Polytech. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day, your evening, to come and see the show. This is my drama class, which is Drama 1200, Drama 1201, and Drama 2200. And the purpose of these classes is to put on a production. This year we decided that we were going to do a collective creation, and for many of you, you might say, what the heck is a freaking collective creation? Collective creation comes from and is born of the ideas of the students. So this is the students' work. We've improvised scenes, they've created dialogue, they've created scenarios, and they've created a play. And usually it has to do with social issues or problems, societal issues, things like that that are brought to audiences. So I applaud them greatly for the work that they have done. We've had a couple of incarnations of this. So we've had some improv, they write the script, then we had Devin work on the script a little bit further, then we had two other, Caitlin and Chelsea, work on the script a little bit more to bring you what we have now. So it's a collective creation, as I said, but it's also a staged reading. And you're probably going, what's a staged reading? A staged reading is where we're going to do the play with a script in hand. So you can see here that we have music stands set up, and that's for the script as well. What that does is give the actor a little bit more ease to be able to work with the text. So there isn't that memory that has to go on, because I know as an actor sometimes me just trying to do my cross, chew my gum, and say my line is incredibly difficult. So this really gives the actor an opportunity to be able to play with the text and to play with the character. So, and one of the great things about this class is amazing, is that we have such a breadth of diversity and talent within the group. So it's just been such a wonderful experience to be able to work with that. We have people that have never been on the stage before in their life, or never even done any kind of public performance, which I just think is fantastic, and requires a lot of gumption, I shall say, because even I'm standing up here right now, and I've been doing this a long time, I'm nervous, about everything that's going to happen. So I invite you to, the play itself, just so you know the duration of it, is about 50 minutes. So we will start and finish, and we'll be done in about 50 minutes. I say sit back, relax, it's very cash. We're not mic'd at all, so I've said to the cast to be very, very loud, do you know what I mean, so that they can hear you, and why we've kind of kept it sort of contained within this area. And one of the things that we say in French is merde, which means, if you translate, it means shit, which in theater means break a leg. So sit back, relax, have a really good time. Oh, and I'll also explain my role in this. I'll be sitting over here, and as I said, it's a staged reading, so I'll be providing sort of the scenario of the transitions and the actors that are involved in that, so that I can help guide you along and what is happening, okay? So you'll hear me call out, transition, scene 2, da da da. That's my role of helping the actors to be able to facilitate this. So thank you again for coming, and enjoy.
Just be normal, calm. It's only one night. It's not like you're gonna have flashbacks. Of course the house still looks like shit.
Hey.
Hi. Where the hell is the car anyway?
Frankie took it. Surprised?
Just because the divorce was messy?
Yeah. Would have been much better with the support of my family.
You weren't the one who bullied Fiona.
Well, I'm surprised you even bothered to pick me up.
I'm not made of stone.
I didn't even know you were able to drive.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. God, you can't take a joke from your sister.
I really truly hate high school. I could kill Chase to sign this whole thing.
Why would you hate high school? You were the perfect student.
I had a much healthier life at Yale.
I'm never leaving this town. I'm rotting here.
I have multiple friends now.
Frankie wasn't very good to me, you know that?
Now I do.
She was controlling. And mean.
Jesus Christ, Fiona, we aren't doing this now.
Why not? You know I'm so much worse than you. You love it. My house being filthy, me being shit-broken, begging you to pay my light bill. Do you remember that, Anne? Do you?
Yes, yes I do.
You probably loved it.
I paid it, didn't I?
You're just like Mom and Dad.
out!
Jesus, Anne, you could have been killed. Are you crazy?
Don't care, get out of the car. I'll see you at a party.
Yeah.
Transition. Scene 2. Chase at the party.
Hey, how's it going? Class of 2010, everybody. Woo! Damn, what is with everyone today? Everyone's got a drink, right? You guys aren't even drinking. Shit, guys, grab a drink, grab some food. Ivy, what's happened to you? You're not even high, man.
How's everybody been?
Good, Greg. Actually,
I'm pretty busy.
Oh.
Today, me.
Man, how you been? What you drinking? Can I get you something to drink?
No thanks.
Come on, Ann. What's the holdup? You're not still a killjoy, are you?
Just had fools, Chase.
Hey, Fiona. Come on, I know you're good for it. What you want?
Oh, I'm good.
Come
Thanks.
on, it's a reunion. What have you been up to? Hey, you're the one who flunked out, right?
Oh,
Shit, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, and then didn't you get whirlwind married? How'd that turn out?
oh, well, we're divorced now. So.
Shit, that sucks.
Well, not really. They.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. You don't gotta be embarrassed about it here. We all knew it probably would happen anyways.
Hey, cheers. Come see how Brett is.
Scene 3. Transition. Chase and Brett.
There's my main man. How's it been? I bet you're living life on the edge.
Hey, Chase.
Man, doesn't this just take you back? High school was killer.
Real killer, all right.
We had the best fucking time, didn't we? God, those were the days.
Sucks we grew apart.
Don't be a wuss, man. You're still my best friend.
Right.
What's got you down? Need some more booze?
Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Don't get all sappy on me, man.
I had a lot of complex feelings centered around you in high school. Don't worry, I've worked around them, but I guess it's why things got weird after we graduated. I've come here to make peace.
What, you gonna say you're in love with me?
No,
April Fools, right?
Chase, just let me.
You were so funny, man. The funniest guy I know. You're still like totally awesome. The coolest guy ever. Me and you, right?
You're not helping this complexity, Chase.
Transition. Scene 4. Delaney at the party.
Hi guys! How are you guys doing? I can't believe I haven't seen you guys since graduation. I miss you all so much. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Have you?
Hi, Delaney.
Whatever happened to Eddie?
Oh. Hi guys. It's been so long. It's funny you guys are still together talking to each other. I remember in high school you guys were like two peas in a pod, always tied at the hip. You know, I remember there was this one time where I tried to sit down and eat lunch with you guys, but then
Delaney! Here's one person who hasn't changed.
yeah, it's so nice to see you too. Brett, look at you. You look just the same as always. I forgot how amazing and cool your style is. You know, you're always so cool. Oh my gosh. I used to be so jealous of how cool you were in high school. Actually, there was one time where I tried to copy it, and
See? It's crazy how you are just as talkative as ever. Brett, don't you remember how annoying we found it? It is just like high school.
Ivy!
sorry, Delaney. I think Chase is calling me.
Looks like it's just you and me again, huh?
Transition. Scene 5. Ivy and Emery.
Ivy, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So
Good,
I
what
work for
job
the
are you-
Times now.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, after I moved, I got the interview and then, yeah.
That's good.
So, what are you up to?
Nothing really.
Me too. No, I mean, I've been busy.
No, I know.
I always hated doing nothing.
I know you did.
You did too. So, how come you're doing it?
I failed at everything else. Now I just can't find it in me to care.
We never do. We always come up short or nothing at all. We just run out of hot air eventually.
Ivy, you know I loved you, right?
What?
Did you mean it?
Mean what?
Did you realize what you were doing when you did it? Did you mean it?
Emery, I had to leave.
My happiness depended on you.
That's not fair.
It's true.
I couldn't keep it alive myself, Emery. I couldn't keep taking care of it all alone.
I couldn't.
Emery, you gave me nothing. I kept walking down your front step, looking back to see that you weren't doing the same. I needed to go. I needed to move on.
Why wasn't I good enough for you, Ivy?
Because I was only the things you wanted yourself to be.
I was broken.
I know.
I needed you.
I know.
Then why don't you care? Why doesn't this hurt you? Doesn't this eat you alive? Don't you feel as deeply as I do?
Do you still love me?
Scene 6. Transition. Emery and Fiona.
I feel like I'm drowning.
I'd drown myself if I could.
Your emotions flood your senses.
Head so deep under the resentful water that I'd never have to hear their voices again.
I'm supposed to be stronger, more capable, someone who actually stands up for themselves. I didn't think I'd be the type of person I am now.
You know, maybe then they'd care.
Scene 7. Transition. Delaney and Anxiety.
So, what happened with the door?
So, then she told me to get lost. So I had a panic attack, right? Isn't that crazy?
Boy,
Yeah. That's so crazy, Delaney. You are so wild.
And who wants to go to therapy anyways? She should go fuck herself.
That's awesome, Delaney. Look, I could go find Brett, but,
I'll fight him for you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I'm too boring. Whatever. You know, I had a messy breakup too.
break up. Me and Brett were never a thing.
Oh, really thought. Sorry.
Talk later.
Talk later. Tell me, how many drinks have you had? Oh, well, you know. Feels rather irresponsible, you wreck. What are you trying to... Okay. I think I'm genuinely going insane, you're right. I have had too much to drink. Hey, Ann! You know, why don't you come sit with me? You got a lot of catching up to do. Okay. Talk to you later. No, you can't get rid of me just like that.
Jesus. Could you be any less creepy?
You don't have anyone else to talk to.
Go away. I can talk to plenty of people.
You can't go away, silly. I'm you.
You're me.
You in all your self-destructive, impulsive glory.
Maybe I have had too much drink. Fuck.
You have. And it's pathetic.
Okay, okay. If you were me, I'd never say that because I don't think I'm pathetic.
That's because you're delusional.
Hey, I am not.
You're the one talking to yourself.
That's not fair. You made me.
This is so much fun. Okay, so I think we should talk about how not a single person loves you and you'll never amount to anything.
Stop it.
Or how you never shut up and you want to shut up, but you can't. Probably because you were left alone in a big house as a little girl and no one to talk to you about yourself. So you had to fill the space before you went crazy. You're being mean right now.
I don't have to pity you just because your parents left you behind freshman year.
Whoa, please. Okay, stop. I get it. I should never have come back here.
Let's be honest with ourselves, Delaney. You had no reason to come back. You're not part of anyone's memories. You're nothing to cling to.
Just shut up! Jeez. God, I can't even hear myself think. I get it. My high school and childhood was roadkill. But I came here to try and better myself. I keep thinking about this gross little town. It calls to me, screams my name. I need to fix things, fix my past. I need to be able to make friends. I'm not a ditz. Just act like it. I know people don't like talking to me. What am I doing wrong? Why doesn't anyone like me? Well,
Why don't you tell me, since you're so wise?
you know, if I could have one wish, just one wish, it'd be to build a time machine. Do it all over again. Make my memories I have good, so I don't constantly feel like I'm rotting inside. In high school, I was a really good person. It's not my fault nobody liked me. I tried really hard. So what if I talk too much? Anyone would be lucky to be my friend. Right?
Scene 8. Transition. Chase rules the world.
Dude, I got you.
Not now.
Dude, do you remember that time we were so drunk
Yeah, I remember it.
You didn't even know what I was gonna say.
We did the same things every time we were drunk, Chase. Screwed around, destroyed shit, whatever.
What the hell's gotten into you, man? We used to rule the world.
Did we?
I know you miss it, man. I know you do. You can picture it, can't you? The school's our field. We were its champions. We ran through the end zones. We conquered the stage. We made it all the way to the very top, and
The world is a lot bigger now, Chase.
come on, Brett. When'd you get so serious? Dance with me.
Cut it out, dude. I'm trying to think.
Think about what? We were freaking brilliant. We were in our prime.
I'm having a lot of complex feelings coming back here. Feelings you wouldn't understand.
Dude, what the hell is up with you? You're a real bummer.
I'm gay, Chase.
That's a good one, man. You really got me. Brett, gay? Could you imagine? I know you were obsessed with women.
I'm not kidding, dude.
Brett, quit it. It's not that funny. You were insanely homophobic.
Not necessarily homophobic, just very repressed.
Oh my god.
Look, I don't care if you don't want to be friends or whatever it was that we were anymore. I'm trying to move on from all of this. I just wanted you to know. You meant a lot to me at the time.
Why don't you tell me, dude? We're best friends.
Because high school was shit for me. I constantly had my dad breathing down my neck, beating me into heterosexuality, and I was a complete asshole to everyone around me. Each day was worse than the last.
Then why did you come here?
To make amends, I guess. To Anne, mostly.
Oh, I thought maybe...
God, I feel so bad for what I did every day, and the worst part is that it doesn't even matter. I have to live with it, even if no one forgives me.
I just thought maybe you wanted to spend time with me?
Chase, we haven't talked in years. If liking someone's Facebook photo counts as being friends, I'm close to a lot of random old people.
Exactly. After high school, you forgot I existed, man. You could have texted me or called. 4 years of friendship for nothing.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I guess I didn't process that I meant so much to you.
I didn't process it either. I fucking loved high school. Call me a freak, but I still think it was the best time of my life. Always will. I love that shit, being the king of the hallways.
Spare me, Chase, please.
But sometimes I'll get this shadow of doubt in me, this piece of nervousness, like glass that poke me in the back every so often. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, maybe.
That nervousness existed around you sometimes.
If I hurt you, I'm sorry. I was a dick.
No, that's the problem. You were so nice to me that it made me confused. Every time you were homophobic, I got this funny feeling like I was gonna get caught. When you talked to girls, I got really frustrated and jealous. I just thought I was being a really good friend.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
If you're just being nice out of pity,
It was just a joke, April Fools!
what the fuck, Chase? You have a really shitty sense of humor if you think something like that is funny.
I got you so good, you should have seen the look on your face. I'm not gay, dude.
Are you done?
And if I was, I'd totally like someone else. Not someone as soft as you. So, yeah.
Thanks, Chase. Real nice. I have to go find Anne.
Hey, does anyone else want a drink? The party never stops, right?
Scene 10, transition. Anne and Ivy.
Hey, happy stuck in the past high school party.
Oh, hello, Ivy.
Want a drink?
No, thank you.
I was just wondering, why weren't we ever friends in high school? We were the only ones who moved out of this shithole. Figures we'd have something in common.
Finally, someone understands this shithole. Don't know why Tracy is dead set on it.
It's nice to see someone's also sane. Someone who likes moving forward. Who cares about the past?
Right.
So, I heard you're not doing too bad. It's nice to have a super fancy job, isn't it?
I suppose.
What, you're not considering moving back now? Don't tell me Fiona got to you. This whole town knows she's, well, you know.
She's my sister.
Sorry.
I always thought my parents are really supportive. They were kind. I always had to fit in the boxes. I had to be brilliant in everything. I deserved to rock.
I had 5 siblings. I was the oldest. I needed to be the one to succeed. It had to have been me.
It had to be me.
God, I fucked up.
I'm into that.
I get so focused on succeeding that I left behind all the people that I care about.
Success was my cold being mechanism too. If people abandoned me, well, at least I was doing better than that. I never want to feel some rejection I had behind, like everyone else, but slightly better.
I fucked up so bad.
It's really poison. I want to blame this town, this litter and gunk around our feet. But it was me.
It was me.
Oh, Christ.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking sorry. Oh my god.
Why would you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought.
Ivy, what's the matter?
I thought you were Emery, just for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You made me think, and I hate thinking about this shit.
I think the past is catching up to us. Isn't it so horrible?
This town repulses me.
Scene 11, transition. Chase and Emery.
It's not like I didn't try to move on.
I didn't think I needed to move on.
I found myself in barbed wire, tightened it around every limb to squeeze out every last drop of hurt.
Could I have tried to be someone different?
Now I'm just broken.
I don't want to be someone different. I don't want to let go.
Life moves so slowly when you're little. You wish time would go faster. Then it does, and you wish you could take it back.
What?
We were supposed to get married, you know.
You and Ivy?
Everyone thinks I'm clinging on too tight, but now I'm just terracotta pieces scattered on the floor. Why wouldn't I cling to it?
At least you and Ivy got to try. I never got to try, so how am I supposed to move on now?
Scene 12, transition. Fiona and Delaney.
Fiona! Hey!
Hi, Delaney.
I've missed you so much since high school. You remember that show we did senior year? You're the best sister ever in that show. You just had that way about you. Like you were born to be a real family man. Like it was the most important thing in the world. Like,
Yeah, thanks.
I heard about your divorce years ago. Were you okay? I was going to reach out, but I couldn't find your number. And then by the time I did, it was a few months later, and I figured it was a little bit too late to reach out.
It was
and
years ago. I'm fine.
You didn't get remarried, did you? If you want to, like, I heard that most marriages end in divorce anyway, so it's not your fault. It's probably your spouse's.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about it, Delaney.
Oh,
Right, yeah, I guess it's a sore subject for you, especially because you had just flunked out of school and all. I bet it was because of your parents. It was your parents, wasn't it? They were so hard on you in high school. How is your family?
They're fine, I guess.
I always wondered how Anne was doing, because of the whole disability thing. Anyways, I thought a lot about her during the last few years. She seems like she's doing really good. I heard she got a really high-paying job. I can't imagine how proud of her you all are.
It was hard flunking out of high school. I mean, I tried really hard. I swear I tried. They've constantly pressured me to be like them. And I'm just a disappointment, and I'm not Anne. They never cared about me the way they care about Anne. Things have always been different for me. They never taught me how to love myself. They never gave me any validation. All of it goes to Anne. She left me behind, got her fancy high-paying job and never looked back. We were supposed to be a team. We were supposed to be on the same side. But I guess we never really had a shared opponent. It was only me that our parents were indifferent to. Now they strip pieces from me, one thin strand at a time. And she left me behind.
What?
She's the golden child, for Christ's sake. Our parents gave her everything she could ever ask for, handed her a beautiful life on a silver platter. She never worked a day in her life for anything, and when shit finally got hard for her, she up and left. And now she has the audacity to look down on me?
Life was hard for me too.
So, who cares? I don't even get to have a life. I stay home and I take care of my parents, the assholes who don't even give a shit about me, except to tell me that I'm an idiot for getting married so young. We're not the same, Delaney.
We were in high school. Anne left you behind way longer ago than you think. She had already left you behind in high school. You weren't anyone back then either. You didn't have any friends. You didn't like anyone. So no one liked you. You're standoffish and rude.
Yeah, at least I didn't think I was better than everyone else.
No, and I didn't either. So I was isolated just as much.
You were isolated because you were annoying, Delaney.
Oh, I know. I tried really hard to make friends. Never worked out, The more that I tried, the more that I just pissed everybody off. I think the more I tried, the worse it got.
Jesus, you're just realizing this. Everybody knew that about you from day one.
When did you realize it?
Realize what?
That you're trying too hard. I bet if you didn't try to hold on so much to high school and to Anne, you'd make something of yourself. Maybe then your parents wouldn't be so disappointed.
It's their problem. They're disappointed in me.
Sure it is, but don't you think you're holding on a bit too tightly?
Transition, scene 14. Anne and Brett.
Things have changed a lot, hey? I didn't expect the change to feel this way. Like everything's the same, but it's still somehow different. It's changed so much.
I'm not sure if it did.
It's like time has glazed it over, one thin curtain at a time. I can remember it all, but it's through this screen, through these layers and layers of fabric. It's like I'm viewing everything through a different lens.
I remember it all too, Brett.
Things change, Anne.
Do they?
Isn't that what they say? We can be people other than who we used to be. We can let ourselves be covered by layers of time until we come up as someone new.
Very happy now, Brett. I'll see you later.
There's a lot you don't know about me, Anne.
The truth is, I don't really care.
I know I was a dick. I was going through a lot in high school.
So
I wanted to apologize.
no thanks.
What? You can't just say no thanks to an apology.
I just did.
The hell? No, I need to apologize. Do you know how much I regret it?
That's not my problem.
That's not fair.
Fair? You want to talk about fair? You people slipped at me every chance you had. You embarrassed me in front of everyone you could. You played with my emotions like I was a dog. You can't even say it out loud. Brett, you can't admit it when you face what you did.
I didn't mean...
Wait, you didn't mean it? You didn't do better. I don't care, Brett. Well, you were transferring into yourself. I was training myself throughout the years. I started outgiving me.
Anne, I just.
Your language is regret.
Scene 15. Transition. Fiona and Anne.
I'm leaving. You can call a cab. I'll pay you too.
Mom wonders about you, you know. Always asked about you, you know. She still thinks we're close. I lied. I'm wondering about you.
It's nothing more draining than wondering about someone. You can stop doing that, not very wise.
See, that's exactly what you think of me. Not wise. I know you think you're better than me. Here I was, thinking you'd come home eventually. But no, you're just too good for our small town. You made me the black sheep. Just like in high school, Mom and Dad came for my blood.
Please don't let me how you are the black sheep. Go on, don't let me laughing stop you.
Are you blind? My life is a mess. You probably left because you couldn't bear to look at me.
Not blind, but still disabled. Which you guys seem too large to forget. I was the one who got picked on in high school, not you, me.
And
No, let me be the white emotional one for a second. You ignored me. You love the look of pity I got because you made you seem better.
I didn't know you felt so horrible about it.
You never asked. You never do ask. You're avoiding me. I was like something dirty.
It's because you're better than me.
What?
Oh, come on. I flunked out and you went to Yale. Mom and Dad's shining star versus the plague, that was me. I was the grit on someone's shoes.
Buy a new pair. Nobody's stopping you from burying yourself.
I'm trying my best.
You need to get out of a hole of self-hate.
Please, Anne, no sermon.
You think I want to be a lawyer, sacrifice food and water to avoid Yale. It's also to prove myself, but it's fine to believe in myself that what costs.
It was your dream.
I want to be you.
I wanted to be you too, Anne. You were so brilliant. I was popping pills and getting married. There's nothing wrong with you.
I know that. I don't need anyone from the world to tell me that, especially not you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too. But I don't believe in this town anymore.
Scene 16. Transition. Emery and Ivy.
Emery, do you still love me?
It's not that simple.
Sure it is. It's like choosing what you want for breakfast. Do you want Cheerios? Do you want Fruit Loops? Do you want me or do you want someone else?
Do you want a job interview or do you want to stay here? Still that simple?
That's not, Emery, that's not the same thing.
Of course it is. Of course it isn't. It never is. What does it even matter, Ivy? What does it even matter if I love you back?
I just wanted to know.
For me or for you? Ivy, even if the answer is yes, could you look at me in the eye and honestly tell me you want me back? Exactly.
Emery, you can't put this all on me. It's not my fault that you were depressed.
God, Ivy, you have to say it out loud?
You were never gonna admit it.
What am I supposed to say about it? That I couldn't return your love, but I relied on it? That I wasn't able to give you anything, but I depended on everything? Ivy, I needed whatever sunshine I could get.
You didn't need me for sunshine, Emery.
You didn't even have to leave because of me. You didn't leave because that was too much or because you couldn't take care of it by yourself. It would have been better if you had. You left because of a job, Ivy. Your leaving had nothing to do with me.
Doesn't that make it better?
No, because it means you didn't care. Tell me you came over here and say it was the wrong timing, or that it was a mistake, or that even just for a little bit you felt some remorse. Just anything.
I didn't.
Scene 17. Transition. Brett and anxiety.
Hey man, I heard you got a nice job. Congratulations.
Save it for someone else.
I'm sorry. Hey Fiona, what have you been up to?
Oh, don't bother. Busy.
Hey man, got a minute? This is a party from goddamn purgatory.
And it's all your fault.
Leave me alone.
Poor little Brett can't handle the consequences of his own actions.
Look, I don't know why you've been following me around all night.
Just because your daddy doesn't like you, you think you can be a real prick to everyone, is that it? I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh yeah, who's gonna stop me?
Come sit with me. It's not like you have anything better to do. Talk to me.
No.
Oh, sorry. Did you have better plans?
This has been fucking hard, okay? It's been a shit show. I don't even know why I came.
You know full well why you came.
I thought I was doing good, making peace and being a better guy, but nobody can even bear to look at me.
Nobody owes you forgiveness.
That's true. You're right, and I knew that before I came.
What's wrong? Why does it make you so uncomfortable?
It makes me feel like I'm my dad. Like I'm awful and inhumane. Like I'm my father's son. He lives within me, and there's nothing I can do about it. You're me, right?
You could say that.
Do you remember?
Yes. Everything.
I can't ever forget that measly Tuesday, the day I told him and my mom sat there like a total ditz.
You're not gonna say you're fucking gay, are you?
Nothing some good discipline can't fix.
And what did you do?
I was a dick to everyone around me, a soul-sucking asshole. I was bruised, so everyone else needed to be too.
Anne.
I should have told him the truth, right? I shouldn't have chickened out. Anne, you weren't supposed to hear.
Brett, I never fucking forgive you ever.
I know.
But it would be more of me to watch you drown in past like this.
I'm not drowning.
This party has been a night of living dead, straight from hell. It feels like doomsday here.
Because of me, right?
It's mostly everyone watching. It feels like we're all stuck.
What are you trying to tell me?
Don't get stuck in the past any longer. You are horrible to me, and there's never going to change. What happened is wrong too. Both can coexist. I'm sorry for what happened to you. It's wrong and would never be right.
I'm sorry for what happened to you. I was wrong. Am I a bad person?
Life is more complicated than that.
I almost decided not to come.
I probably would have liked that.
For me to not have come.
You weren't really that nice to anyone.
I know.
I'm glad you did, though.
I'm not. I just feel like more of a piece of shit every time I talk to anyone. Anne won't let me apologize. Ivy still remembers the time I got her high in high school and embarrassed her in front of the principal. Chase can't even move on. You know, I thought that I would be able to find some sort of peace here. Find some, I don't know, reconciliation, clarity, whatever. I don't know.
I couldn't even tell you why I'm here.
Do you think it's the same reason as me?
Well, why are you here? Seriously.
I think it was so that I could prove to myself that I'd done it, that I was someone I could be proud of. If no one else was proud of me, at least I could be proud of myself.
Well, do you think you did it?
Maybe there's something to be said for Chase's opinion. Maybe we can't move on because we can't ever change.
I don't like that thought.
I think it's true, though. The more time I spend here, the more I realize that we all got trapped in our lives.
I don't want to be who I used to be. I want to move on.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's the first step.
That's a pretty shitty first step, to spend all these years realizing that I didn't actually do it.
I don't know. There are a lot of things that went wrong in high school.
I think we can all agree with that.
I guess we just have to move forward with it.
I want to, but I don't know how.
Haven't you been doing that already? Trying to make amends, reflecting, all that. Of course it's not perfect. It's not gonna be perfect, but at least you tried. At least you're moving on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Guess it's just you and me again, huh?
Yeah. I guess it is.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. Move forwards, I guess.
Scene 18. Chase. Alone.
Woo! Look who got more drinks. I know you want some, Delaney. Guys? What the hell? We're all going home. Don't worry. The people that were drinking went in the van. Thanks for planning all this. When you're ready, you should give me a call. Brett. Screw you guys. I wanted to be here forever. So maybe I will. I don't have a nice home to go to, like Anne or Ivy. So what if I want to live out my high school days? Maybe I'll stay at this party for the rest of my life and drink myself to death. I love this town. I never want it to change. Maybe you guys are just boring. Whatever. It's my party, and I'll sit here if I want to. Oh, hell. Maybe I'll call Brett and annoy him. I guess we really have changed.
Woo! Says is with the party.
You're still here?
Of course. I wasn't like a friend.
You actually consider me a friend, huh?
Yeah, man. Class of 2010, right?
You want a drink?
Hell yeah.
And then also, we have to make sure that we give a little round of applause to Chelsea and to Kate and to Devin, who were the script consultants. Very good. And apologies about the cup. I'm really sorry about the cup there. Are you okay? It's like, you know, I think we have to put a warning in beforehand if the cup comes out. I apologize.
How fast did it hit her?
Anyway, she was very quick, I will say that.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you very much for coming.